The man accused of beheading a Dallas motel manager in September will not face the death penalty. Fox's Sean Rabb has more from a hearing that happened today.
Shackled and suited out in a tan jail jumper, shadowed by sheriff's deputies, Yordanis Cobos Martinez made his first appearance in a Dallas courtroom. September 10th, Dallas police arrested Cobos Martinez about 30 minutes after he allegedly beheaded the motel manager where the two men worked. 50-year-old Chandra Ben Nagamalaya, murdered in front of his family.
State of Texas versus Yordanis Cobo Martinez. Is that your name, sir?
Through an interpreter, the 37-year-old answered Judge Leela Lawrence Mays.
Yes. Very good.
Cobos Martinez is charged with capital murder for the horrific machete attack. That, like his arrest, was caught on tape.
What is the state's opinion as it relates to, or at least the decision as it relates to seeking the death penalty?
Your Honor, at this point, based on our investigation and my conversations, the state of Texas is not seeking the death penalty, but we do reserve the right to change our mind should anything come up.
That caused court-appointed defense counsel Leyland Peel to tell the judge the state's intention needs to be clear.
That doesn't really tell me anything. They reserve the right to seek death. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's still a death case until they officially come out and file a document that says they're not seeking death.
Cobos Martinez at times looked around at no one in particular, as he said quietly, but his time in the U.S. has been anything but. The Cuban national has a history in other states like California that includes child sex abuse, false imprisonment, and carjacking. According to ICE records, Cobos Martinez was in ICE custody in Dallas, but was released in January when his native Cuba refused to take him back because of his criminal history. His attorney says to properly defend him means psychological evaluations by experts and more at taxpayers' expense.
I'm not going to talk about things that my client and I have discussed or any of my experts or anything at this point. But obviously, he's not from the United States. Mitigation is going to need to be done. That mitigation would entail having to make trips either by counsel or mitigation experts to Cuba and maybe some other destinations as well.
Sean Rabb, Fox 4 News.